Gang, 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 gang. Y'all know the vibes. Listen, this G is always for God. I can't pull myself away from him. You heard? Y'all know the vibes. This G is always for God. Today's message is blank boastfulness. I said to the boastful, do not deal. I said to the boastful, do not deal boastfully, and to the wicked, do not lift up the horn. Therefore, if you know that you get upset and you know that you could get angry easily, God has instilled that for you for a reason. But don't lift up your horns just because you can lift up your horns, gang. You gotta be like, they said the boostful to not to deal boostfully. He made boostful people boostful like that. Y'all that way for a reason. Duh. Do not lift up the wicked, do not lift up the horn. He made some people wicked because there are wicked things being done in this world. They are carrying quarters we're supposed to be picking up to help other people. It says you're supposed to love thy neighbor and you're supposed to love yourself as equal. It says do not lift up your horn on high. Do not speak with a stiff neck. That means if you know you a bull, you know what I'm saying? Know that you a bull. Know that God instilled that into you. For exaltation comes neither from the east nor from the west. You can't get praise from being angry because you a big bad boy or you a gangster, bro. You can't get praises from the east to the west. Like, oh, niggas fucking me over here, niggas fucking me over here because I'm really like that and they know I'm really like that. Yeah, somebody could really get to you, bro. I just want to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, for exaltation comes neither from the east nor from the west, nor from the south. North, east, west, and south. I'm saying? God don't need no compass. He is the compass, gang. Y'all know that. He's the compass. But God is the judge, duh. Just about to say that. He puts down one and exalts another. Psalm 74 and 4 and 7. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of his holy word. This is really interesting right here. Like, God is the judge. He puts down one and exalts another. God sends people at certain places for certain things, that people are in certain situations. That's why sometimes we're around things and we be like, dang, I want to help them. Sometimes we can with our words. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are, gang. Psalms 5, 4 through 6 says, you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. Hold up. You are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. You're not a man. So if you're out there putting other people down to make yourself feel good, or even giving somebody bad advice, and you know that it's not the right advice just because you're not right in your life, that's not nice. God don't like that. That's really mean. You are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord adores the bloodthirsty and deceitful man. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty. I have to Google that word because I don't like to read stuff I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to continue. This is Matthew 6, chapter 1st to 2nd verse. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. So if you're holy and you're saying you're holy, it's no need to practice that. God, the book is already written. It's either you know it, you're going to go to it, or you ain't, period. Like, you know the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink? You know what I'm saying? If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets to be honored by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full. Yo, God, with all this stuff that's going on in the world, and I don't mean to disrespect no Christianity or anything like that, but the Catholics, you know, back in the day, the Catholics, they was like, Christian God came out. You know what I'm saying? He was going all around the world, shaking the world up. The priest was already in line. He already had them. They were supposed to represent him. They didn't do that. So he had to come down here. He had to come down here because they wasn't doing it. Nobody, no priest, no preacher in the whole freaking world, bro. What's up with that? So he picked them 12 disciples that went with him. And y'all know that one who he said, who he knew on his team. Like, you know, you got to have somebody on your team that's going to be on your team. And you ain't got somebody that's on your team. Like, you know, like if you win a $5,000 right now, it's certain people you're going to call first and it's certain people you're not going to call. That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to call who you can trust with that. Because that's, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to call who's your rider. Like, when income tax is about to hit. For prime example, bitches, when y'all get y'all income tax, I mean, I don't call nobody bitch, I'm saying. Men too. Y'all out there, y'all doing wicked shit with these taxes too. Big ladies, watch out. Y'all know the vibes. Yo, we've been doing this shit for mad years on top of years. Bro, listen, if you got a baby, claim your baby. If you can't claim your baby, you find somebody who could claim your baby for you, who ain't gonna give you the runs around and shit. Don't be claiming, sending your social security number and all that shit. Wacky, baby. Gang, gang. Keep your 10 toes down. Gang, gang. God really is really, really good. Like he said, everybody that's down here in these churches and doing all of this stuff. I was just at a church, and I don't mean to gossip. I was just at a church when a visiting pastor came, and he said that the lady had a heart problem. Now, I was wondering, I was very amazed by this, just because he's a holy man, he's a God of word. I'm like, dang. Now, at the end of church, I see that she has this little backpack on. It's a heart defibrillator or something for her heart. That's how he knew that. You know what I'm saying? And then the other pastor tried to get up and say, oh, this man is really, really real. Like, you don't boost up another man more than you boost up God. You heard? Yeah, that way. I'm on my gang vibes. Gang means God, alternate nations and generations all over the universe. Because that's what he's doing. That's why I say gang, gang. Yeah, gang, gang that way. Okay, the next thing I'm going to read is Romans 15, 1-2. We who are strong have an obligation to bear with the falling of the weak. You have an obligation. God sends you places. You ain't where you at for no reason. Baby cakes, baby girl, Mr. King, Queen, whoever you are. And not to please ourselves. He make us strong for our neighbors. We got to get this. I want us to get this, baby. Let's get this. Let each of us please his neighbor for his good, to build him up. You can just put it right there. Romans 15, 1-2. Sometimes I feel good. Sometimes I feel sad. Music comes on at certain points of our life, and we hear music or a song. You know what I mean? I didn't even know the words of it, but the words are catchy. The words are catchy. These words in this Bible is catchy. These stories in this Bible are catchy. The 12 wise men are catchy. The North Star is catchy. The myrrh and all that is very catchy. The lady who wiped Jesus' feet with perfume, very catchy. The adulterer, very catchy. The carpenter, catchy. God is really catchy like that. He's like at arm's distance. Whatever you want is at arm's reach, baby. Listen, I don't know what you going through, baby. But the way the world is set up right now, I be doing this gang gang. I be like gang gang. Everywhere I go, I be like gang gang. Yo, wherever you at in your life right now, I want you to know you are part of the gang, baby. The gang, baby. I'm telling you this right here from this sober house I'm sitting in. And on some G shit last night, I had a drink because I got so frustrated with life. I asked God to forgive me. He has. Today's a new day. All you gotta do is ask God to forgive you for your sins. It's simple and it's easy like that. God knows our hearts. He knows each and every one of us. Yo, tap into your inner self, baby. Please tap into your inner self. There's people in the world who need you. We all have carrying quarters. Yo, get on your station, baby. Gang, gang.